loves. So today I am bringing you my October favorites. I've accumulated a few things over the past month that I have been loving from previous purchases, and just old favorites and just things that have really caught my eye and that I've really been loving trying. And I also have like miscellaneous things too, just one or two things that I've been loving that aren't beauty related. But I just want to jump right into the video, and the first thing I want to start off with is makeup, because I have a few bits and bobs. I don't have too much, but I just wanted to share with you a few of my favorites that I've been loving over the past few weeks. Recently I picked up a new foundation because I had returned my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. That foundation just did not work out for my skin. I was actually getting little whiteheads on my chin. It was breaking me out. It just did not work for me, and I couldn't get a color that works for me, even though they have so many, and I just wanted something a little bit more simple. It was very drying on my skin. And it's not to say that it won't work for other people, but I have pretty normal combination skin. I do get dry in certain places and oily in certain places throughout the day, but it's just typical normal skin. So I went back to Sephora, and I returned it, and instead they didn't have the foundation I wanted in Sephora in stock. So I went to Ulta. And I picked up the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I am in the shade Warm Beige. This foundation matches me perfectly. It is what I have on today. It makes my skin look amazing, like skin, but flawless, kind of. Like, you don't really need extra concealer, you don't really need extra anything. 2 pumps and you have full coverage. I like to dot it on and then buff it in, and if I need a little bit more in certain areas, I'll put it on in those areas. But I have truly become obsessed. This is probably like an HG foundation for me because it is perfect match for my complexion. I know they're coming out with more shades, so that's awesome. I suggest everybody to go out. I thought that because everybody was raving about it and giving it such high reviews, I was like, oh, it's just people are just raving about it, whatever. It can't be that serious. I'm not going to try it. And it really is. It is an amazing foundation. I do really suggest going out and picking it up. It is also oil-free, which is an awesome thing. It doesn't leave your skin too oily or too dry, and it lasts a pretty long time throughout the day. I am loving this foundation. The next thing I also want to talk about, because when I had gotten the foundation, I also had to exchange a concealer. And the concealer that I had to exchange is the Naked Skin Concealer by Urban Decay. I had gotten it in like warm light, and that was just way too light for me. It looked kind of like a stark white under eye, or wherever I put to highlight. It just didn't look natural, and I didn't like the way it looked on me personally, the really light under eye. So I went back and I exchanged it for medium neutral, and now this color is kind of like my complexion, so if I need it to be lighter, I can go in with a lighter concealer or foundation just under the eye to brighten up. I've been using the Lorac contour palette to really highlight if I needed to with these 2 shades, this is also another not one of my favorites, but it's an awesome product. I am still trying to test it out, see how I feel about it. But this concealer is amazing. It hides like your under eyes beautifully. It blends out beautifully. It's creamy, it's smooth. It's just an amazing concealer. I do suggest this concealer. I also thought it was a fad, but it's really that good. You get pretty good coverage for like a thin consistency, because it's not really thick and it's not too thin. It's just perfect, and it blends out everything beautifully. And I mean, for me, no matter what I use, I can use primer, anything under the eye. I still get a little bit of creasing, but nonetheless, it's not as bad as some other concealers that I've used. And I set my under eyes. I do everything. It's just still, it's just something, it's inevitable. I will always get the little creasing under the eye, but it's not crazy. So this concealer is amazing. I may try to go for like, I think they have like medium light, warm or something like that. I may try to find that, but this concealer was so difficult to get because it was sold out like everywhere. All the lighter shades, so difficult to find. The next two things that I want to talk about are two lip products that I have been loving, and I have been obsessed with these two lip colors and just like product in general. And it's, you know, nonetheless, the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks. This is in the color Lolita, but I have a few of them and I just love all of them. I love mixing them, mixing and matching them, combining them. You get such awesome colors and they all mix beautifully. This color Lolita with Lovesick is just awesome. It gives you like this nice brownie pink shade, but it's not too dark and it's not too light. And I actually have it, if you check me out on Instagram at Plus Chic Style, I have a picture with me with the two colors combined on, and it's just gorgeous, and I love the packaging. I want to get Bow and Arrow, which I've been waiting for to come out, and I also want to get the black one because I think that would be nice to mix in with things. So yeah, Kat Von D liquid lipsticks are a must-have. You have to go check them out and check the colors out. Double Dare is another one of my favorites. And then the next lip product is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in 1993. I have been loving this lip pencil. I know it's going to be my go-to lip pencil because it's just a tad bit darker than my natural lips or my natural skin color. And it just makes everything look really pretty. I like the way it looks with nudes. I have it on today with the Liar lip gloss. I have it on with the Liar lip gloss, and this is just a travel size that I got in a set, and this is gorgeous. I also like using it with the Sheer Lip Balm lipstick, the Revolutionary lipstick, or the Sheer Revolutionary lipstick. I don't know, but the color Liar is just amazing in all forms. In 1993, I was debating whether or not I should get the 1993 lipstick, but I'm not sure because I really love the lip liner and I probably will use the lip liner more than the lipstick. So yes. And then of course, this has been in a few of my favorites. This primer by YSL is the Touche Éclat Blur Primer. I'm obsessed with this primer. It is amazing. It truly blurs and perfects your skin and your complexion and helps the products that you use on top last a lot longer. You also get like a nice little glow because it has the gold flecks in it, but I'm loving this primer and I can't wait to finish this because I'm going to definitely purchase the full size of it. And for an eyeshadow palette that I had bought months ago, and I'm talking about months ago, and I hadn't touched it until recently, and it's the Tarte Lip Palette, and I have been going towards this every day because you get a bunch of awesome matte shades and great transition colors that it's just amazing, and you see the pigmentation is amazing. I had a little mishap. This cracked, I don't know how, it just cracked on me, but they're all basically beautiful neutrals. I love that you get like your creamy shades and like your highlight shades, and then you get your transition shades, and then you get the darker shades. They're all beautiful. They're all creamy, pigmented. They blend really well together. It is a palette that I suggest picking up if you need matte eyeshadows, or you need a palette that helps blend your other. Suggest getting this palette if you are looking for something that's gonna have all matte shades and help with other palettes work a little bit better, or if you like matte eyeshadows and only matte eyeshadows and you don't like shimmer. This is definitely something that I would suggest picking up. And another palette that I have been loving that is just for your face is the Becca Afterglow palette, which gives you 3 highlighters and 2 blushes. These 2 blushes, it's what I have on combined today. I am in love with Becca's blushes. I thought I was in love with the highlighters. No, the blushes are amazing. They're super, super pigmented. A little goes a long way. I literally tap my brush into the palette and I get like super pigmentation, just like the highlighters. Amazing. It's an amazing deal. I think this was like $39 and you get such, you know, you get enough product to try and to see if you like, and if you want to purchase the full size. I'm definitely going to go look into Ulta and see what other blush colors they have so I can pick some up because they're amazing. Next, I want to go into face products because I don't have a lot. I just wanted to talk about a little tool. Mine is dead, but the Foreo, and which is strange because they're supposed to have like 500 hours and mine is dead. But I did bring this to Florida with me. It's traveled with me. It probably turned on while it was on the flight and stood on. But I love this to really deep clean my skin. I prefer it over the Clarisonic because it's hypoallergenic and it's what is it? Poreless. So bacteria doesn't grow in the bristles and you don't have to keep changing or purchasing brushes for this. It's also really gentle, so if you have sensitive skin, you may like this. I got the little baby Foreo. I think this is the Mini Luna, and I got it in purple. So, and it retails for $139. So it's not a bad deal. I had wanted it for the longest, so I just bit the bullet and I purchased it. I got mine from Bloomingdale's, but Sephora carries them, Ulta, and I believe Nordstrom also carries it as well. Not all Nordstrom, I don't know. You can check on the Nordstrom website. I know they carry it. Some stores carry it and some stores won't. So yes, I suggest this if you want something like the Clarisonic but isn't the Clarisonic and easy to use. The next three things I use in conjunction kind of. I have my loofah, and what I have been using with my loofah, actually my loofah is a Hello Kitty loofah. It has a bow and Hello Kitty and it's pink. But what I have been using and loving is the Soap and Glory Foamous Body Wash. And this stuff smells amazing. Like almond, what is it? Almond, oats, brown sugar. It's just really sweet if you like those kinds of scents. Really, really hydrating. I feel like when I get out of the bathroom, sometimes when things are too hydrating or whatever, you get a film. I don't feel like I have a film on my skin, but my skin feels really hydrated and soft. So I've been loving this, and I also went and I purchased the Smoothie Lightly Whipped Body Butter, which has the same scent, so that when I finish using this in the shower, I use this body butter, and I have been obsessed with this. I'm going through this quite fast. It's like down to here, and I use it with my loofah, which I got this loofah from Ulta, and I picked up the Soap and Glory products from Ulta as well, and this retailed for $10 and this was $15. And if you have like coupons like the $3.50 off or like the 20% off, you can use it on these products in Ulta. And the last and final product is a new fragrance that I purchased that I have been loving. If you really like sweet fragrances, I don't know how to describe it, but like very playful, sweet, fruity, but also has like hints of vanilla, then you're gonna love this fragrance. And it is the Ariana Grande fragrance, which I'm not a huge Ariana Grande fan. I like some of her songs, but not everything. But this fragrance is like a must. It smells fruity, and then it has hints of like vanilla and marshmallow. The toasted marshmallow is what's in it that I am in love with. So yeah, I'm loving the packaging too. Kind of reminds me of Flower Bomb by Viktor and Rolf, but kind of different. I'm loving this perfume, and I've been wearing it a lot lately. So yeah, you guys, that is pretty much all of my October favorites. If you want to know, my necklace is from J. Crew, and my shirt is from Boohoo, and I have this like little shawl thing on from Lane Bryant. Anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoy this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Also, follow my blog, pluschicstyle.com, and you can find me on Instagram at pluschicstyle.com. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and until my next video, I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.